Good morning, everybody on YouTube. This is Rick Thomas from Obsolete Video Services. This is a video by request, and boy, oh boy, I've been getting a lot of requests for this. Lots of emails. Thank you, everybody out there who's been writing me. Of course, you've seen two of my previous videos showing you how to open up a cartridge and a quasar tape. When I speak about baking and cleaning, well, obviously the cleaning is done with special material on a machine, and I have to hand clean the tape on both sides, especially the black backer tapes, which is I'm going to explain to you right now, which is a common problem on almost all videotape. But as you see, I have people asking me, what do you mean by baking? Okay, as you see, I got a reel-to-reel tape here. It's a black backer tape, for an example. It's the 30-minute tape. And I have what's called, basically, it's a professional cooking food dehydrator. This was my idea back in the 80s before anybody even came up with the idea. I guess somebody saw it online back in the 80s or got a hold of it somehow, because I've been doing this for years. I was just very surprised that somebody came up online, and it was up online, this is how you bake a tape, and I think they found the idea from me. I think I'm the one who created this, but I could be wrong, but I doubt it, because this was very early 80s I started doing this. But I didn't have a machine of this scale at that time. So anyways, this is a food dehydrator, a professional series. You can get them online. You get them on eBay. As you can see, you got shelves, various different shelves. If your tape has black backer on it and it's a reel-to-reel, or really any of the old tape formats, take them out of the shelves if possible. If not, flip them upside down in the shells so that heat can penetrate through the holes of the shell. You stick it on the rack, and typically on a reel-to-reel, like a tape like this, which are very, very sticky, I have the best results on the open reel-to-reels between 5 hours and maybe 7 hours on a high temperature such as this, which would be 155. I usually set the timer up to 5 or 6 hours, ballpark. Doesn't really matter how hot you get this. These tapes will not burn, they will not melt. This dehydrator dehydrates at a constant temperature. No matter how hot it is, you're not going to melt your videotapes, trust me. I use this constantly at high temperatures, 5 to 6 hours on all my videotapes. Get fantastic results. As you can see on the EIAJ and skip field stuff I've been posting, this thing does a wonderful job to get rid of that irritating sticky tape syndrome, which is such a bad problem to VCRs or reel-to-reel machines when you're trying to recover these videotapes. So if you got anything on video and it's old, especially like reel-to-reel, 1-inch tapes, 2-inch quad tapes, this machine fits them all. If you have reel-to-reels like this, you can hold up to as many as 25, maybe 30 of them, maybe more, depending on how many you can fit in there. Bigger ones, of course, depending. On the quad tapes, you have to take out a few shelves because you need that 2-inch thickness to center it towards the back of the unit. Same thing with the 1-inch reels. But any type of videotape you can put in this unit. I bought this online. They are a little over a couple $100, maybe $250, $300. You might get them cheaper. But this is the best food dehydrator system for videotape recovery I've ever used. I've had a small one for years, and I upgraded it to 3 or 4 of these that I have in all 3 of my locations. This is how you bake a tape. It's not put it in an oven, it's put it in a food dehydrator that actually heats the tape up to a temperature to kill bacteria and reset the glue binder that the tape is breaking down. That's what these units do. They reset the glue binder, basically, and it kills the bacteria on the tape. So you could basically put in 5 hours, 6 hours, you'll get the tape like it was when it was manufactured, hand clean it, put it through the machine, and you'll get rid of all the sticky tape syndrome, and you'll get the tape to play really good through the machine. So pick yourself up a food dehydrator on eBay. If you're really into videotape recovery, buy professional ones like the ones I use, or you can get smaller ones. Make sure they have a temperature gauge setting on it, and also a timer. There's a lot of small versions of those out there that you can get for small tapes as well. I have people ask me, should all tapes be baked? From what I find on all the tapes that I do, VHS, DVC Pros. I run into sticky tape on almost every format that I do. So I bake them regardless. So it's your own choice what you want to do. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video.